Hey guys, it's Ryan here. This is the setup that I'm going to be using for my new side series on my channel. It's going to be called Those Amateur Car Guys. It's going to involve me and my associate here.
Hello, I'm Samir Seif. You guys have seen me on the channel before, and I'm glad to be back.
What we're doing here is basically every upload that I'm going to have of this side series, it's going to be myself and Samir and a guest. Tonight we have Carson, Brayton. And there's going to be some sort of debate. We're going to have a topic of three about a couple different things that go together with topics, and each of us are going to have to debate a certain side of that to kind of figure out which one has the better standing. This week we're just opening up. We're going to do a little bit about personally what we're into about cars, so you can get to know us before we get into the actual debates.
Alrighty, so we've got a couple of questions here just so we can get to know you guys better. First off, what would your first modification be to your car?
I'll take this one first. The first modification to any car, so doesn't matter the price range, I get the car by any means, it's now in my possession. The first thing I would do to it is something reasonably priced to boost the horsepower. I would go with either a cold air intake or an upgraded exhaust. What about you?
I don't know. It's a pretty tough question. There's like so many things you can do to a car. There's straight like looks, straight performance. Personally, I think what I would do to a car would be to no clue.
Top one?
Yeah.
What about a radio? Would you put a radio in it? Upgraded radio?
An after factory radio would be ideal in a car. Be able to maybe connect your phone through Bluetooth or any sort of other device. But for me, I actually might put a wing.
You put a spoiler on the back.
Yeah.
Not a racer one.
Maybe just to help with aerodynamics. Add 1 or 2 horsepower.
Oh my god.
So, suppose you have unlimited funds.
Yeah.
Any number of dollars at your disposal.
Okay.
What is your dream car?
So what would I pick if I had, like, I could just pick any car in the entire world, doesn't matter about the price?
Yeah. Price is not an issue. What is your favorite car?
The Koenigsegg 1-to-1 right now would probably be my favorite car that's out there.
Great choice.
Hefty price on it, but I mean the way that just visually it's a gorgeous car. The way that it's set up, the acceleration of it, it's beautiful. The doors are the best touch on that car. I think the way that they open up, they come out and up. It's literally like nothing else on the market.
This is another tough one, but I think I have this one pat down. There's only recently there was 8, but now there's 7. I would choose the Rimac Concept 1.
Oh, the one that Richard Hammond crashed?
Yes, that is the one. It's super fast, takes off immediate torque, immediate grip on the ground.
Yeah, that's the electric.
Yeah,
that's the electric car. You'll get that. That's a damn good choice. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. If it wasn't the 1-to-1, it would probably be that.
So, unfortunately, resources being limited as they are, suppose you only have $30,000 to work with. You have a used car that you have to get from a used lot. What's your choice, provided they have it?
So roughly $30,000.
Yeah. Well, $30,000 is the maximum.
That is a good budget to work with. $30,000.
That's not bad. You can find some good cars on used lots for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you look hard enough, you could find like an R32 Skyline.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with something like that. I think I would go with an R32 Skyline if I could find the right price for it. There should be a couple under that price. What about you?
I don't know if the price range would we be able to get a 911 for 30,000?
You could probably find a 911 or maybe like a Porsche Boxster that are like older, like early 2000s or like late 1990s. That you might be able to find one that's in a decent condition for that price.
That I believe would be my choice because it's just stylish, it's efficient.
Yeah. You should never go wrong with a Porsche. Well, you can, but not if it's a 911.
And what was your guys' first cars? What did you like about it? What let you down?
Well, my first car was actually a truck. I've posted some stuff on my channel before about it. It's a 1992 Dodge Dakota, which coined the nickname after owning it for a little while of Lucas. I drove it to high school every day. I got the truck when I was younger, and I fixed it up so it was drivable when I went to high school. What I actually loved about it the most is how much of a beater it was, because it didn't matter what you did to the car, because of the age of it and the type of vehicle that it was. If you hit something with it, you could just find a new body part really cheap at an auto wreckers or something and just slap it on there, and it didn't matter what you did to the car because it was a beater. And I fell in love with it. I put it away in a shed now because I actually want to restore it because it deserves it. But I think that was my favorite aspect of it, that you could just drive it however you wanted to, and there was no real consequences to it.
My first car I had for about 12 hours before I crashed it. It
Nice.
was a 2005 black Ford Focus. I believe it was the ugliest car I've ever seen in my life. It was not reliable, I had it the night before and I was planning on driving it to school. I stopped at a stoplight and I almost hit a child on the road.
Oh, that's good. That's something you always want.
I curved out of the way, hit a curb, and it completely shattered the control arm.
Oh, God.
It completely ripped off. And what I didn't even have it for a long period of time, so I wasn't even able to determine what I liked and didn't like about it because I didn't even have it for that long.
Yeah. I didn't know that's what happened, but he did. He called me later on that day, and he goes, Ryan, I crashed my car, and I was like, man's had it for like 20 minutes. I go over to his house, and I look at the wheel, and he goes, can you do anything about it? Because I know a little bit about cars. I might have been able to jury rig something up or tell him how much it was roughly going to cost to get fixed. And I walk up, and I'm not even joking. If this is the side of the car and this is the wheel, I could turn it 90 degrees. So I literally turn it 90 degrees one way, 90 degrees the other way. I look at him, I just shake my head, I go, you're on your own. I start walking away. He's like, no, Ryan, please. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do.
So I think that can I talk about my second car?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
you can use your second car because you crashed your first one with less than a full 24 hours having it.
My second car was a 2000 silver Honda Civic SE. It was a sedan, 4-door, and that car got me through a lot. It did. I was commuting from Hamilton, Ontario to Mississauga, Ontario every day in the morning. I was leaving at 5 a.m. trying to get to school at UTM in Mississauga, and it got me through rain, it got me through hurricane, it got me through, not hurricane, but it got me through storm, it got me through traffic. I think that that car is reliable. It's not good in a lot of people's books, but it got me from place to place, and it never broke down, it never did anything bad. I think that Honda Civic is a good car in my book.
They are reliable. They get a lot of backlash, I guess, in the car world for being racer type of cars that people buy and they just put large wings on it and a massive exhaust. But overall, Honda makes a good car with the Honda Civic. They're reliable and they'll last a while if you take care of them.
Flashback to when I said I would put a wing on my car.
Well, that's all we've got for you today, but it was good being able to sit in here on the panel.
Yeah, I'll definitely make
Awesome.
sure I get you back on here.
Yeah, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and tune in next week.
Thanks for watching.